Hello everybody there in YouTube, it's your boy Josh Ox and I'm back again with another YouTube video. So today I'm going to go in more detail about Interstellars. Just give me a warning, this do include spoilers. So if you didn't see this movie, I recommend you stop right now. This is my warning, do not proceed. I post a link down below with me when I do my Interstellar review. It contains no spoilers, so don't worry. So let me get this off. So I've been getting emails about Interstellar, like they didn't really like my view, they didn't really understand it. It was a lot of flaws in the movie. Yes, there was a few flaws in the movie, which I'm going to discuss. But today I'm just going to break down certain parts of the movie, maybe include some certain science because a lot of people didn't understand certain points. So let me start off with corn. So corn in the future was the only means of food. So my assumption, they didn't really go into great detail about what happened with the food supply. My assumption is some type of vegetation disease or some type of virus that wiped out most of the plant life, except for corn. But I know the reason why they picked corn because corn, if you didn't know, corn has been genetically modified by humans for like over 10,000 years. So nowadays, corn is more susceptible to pesticides, insects, even drought. So it would make sense to go with corn. So also, corn would be a great pick because corn also is a great source of food. You can use it biofuel. You can use it as oil and alcohol. So if a apocalypse were to happen, corn would probably be the best pick for that. So the plan to save the human civilization was pretty much they had a plan A and a plan B. So plan A pretty much was they was going to send scientists through the wormholes to find habitable worlds, uh, then later transport humans. But before they went through the wormhole, they sent 11 scientists through, and they examined each world and they picked, I believe, the three best ones habitable for the for Earth. So, and Plan B was they was going to send a space station with human embryos to repopulate the human civilization. So, also they was going to have the astronauts raise the second generation raise the third generation. So they use this to have genetic diversity. So they didn't want to have people like inbreeding. So that was pretty much it. So pretty much a wormhole pretty much create a shortcut between space and time. So think of it like, say we try and get from C to X. So think of the plane as we're bending it like a sheet of paper, and it creates the shortcuts between A and B, as you can see in the picture above. So think of that as just shortcut. It's just a shortcut way of getting from a certain point, like from C to X, as I used in my example. So a wormhole, don't shoot me down. That's a brief illustration of it. So after entering the world, the first planet they visited was a water world planet. It was very close to the black hole Gargantua, which means the gravitational from the black hole will pretty much cause a time dilation between that planet's time and Earth time. So 1 hour on the water world will equal 7 years in Earth world. So pretty much the higher the gravitation it is, the slower time will be. That's a layman term with time dilation. It causes a time difference between two different places. So after they contact with the large wave, they came back to the space station and wasted 23 Earth years. So nextly, they visited a planet where they met up with another scientist, as you know, Matt Damon. If you didn't know, he was in the movie. And pretty much he wanted to go with plan B, and he didn't really agree with the plan A scenario, so he pretty much was against all odds, and he thought it was better for the betterment of mankind to go with plan B. So after the fight and fuss, they decided to go to the last planet where Anne Hathaway's boyfriend pretty much was stationed. So they go back around Gargantua to like slingshot back to the third planet. So pretty much in layman's terms, McCaffrey and the robot pretty much sacrificed themselves because the weight was too much. And the robot falls into the black hole. So this is the part where it gets confusing and weird. So through the black hole, he sort of like going to like some fifth dimensional thing. Like he can only see like his daughter's like life. Like he can see her from a room and stuff like that. See her as she get older, and he finds ways to like communicate with her. So he pretty much communicated her through like Morse code, and he like knocked books off the shelves, and a dust storm came. He like formed a dust storm with like NASA coordinates. So it's pretty weird. So after he finished communicating with her, he pretty much finds himself like in the outside of that universe where the black hole was, pretty much near Saturn, and he actually eventually meets up with his daughter. So like 100 years has passed. His daughter's old, and he looks like he never even aged a bit. So then after that, they met for like maybe like a few minutes. Then she said, hey, I must go. I'm with my family now. So then he pretty much jets off to the planet where Anna Hathaway was. So Anna Hathaway survived the to the planet where she was pretty much trying to like colonize the planet. So that's pretty much the ending. But the weird part is when he went through the black hole, and a lot of people hated the part that he was like communicating. So pretty much in layman's terms, the future humans created the black hole, the wormhole, and everything. They pretty much used it as a communication tool between Hooper and his daughter Murphy, so they can save the planet. So I guess it was okay. That part sort of was okay, but like I said, the last 10 minutes of the movie sort of like wasn't that great. But the movie leading up to it was great. So I pretty much broke down Interstellar in the lamest terms possible. Feel free to follow me on Twitter. I'm Josh, the movie guy. I'm going to leave a link below. Also, email me at joshox6@gmail.com. Thanks for watching my video. I do appreciate it. So, also, another link I put down below is my Interstellar review, so check that out. Also, just check out my YouTube channel. Check out other videos. I have videos way back from old movie reviews. Also, talk a little bit of tech. I'm going to try to introduce more tech into my YouTube channel. So, feel free to subscribe, comment. If you agree or disagree with my video, please comment down below. I try to get back with you, reply back.